Alex Jones brought out that Monica Lewinsky was Mossad.
This is what we're doing now. Soon everybody will be Mossad. Everybody that the Marxists like Candace Owens, Tucker, all of these people that are up to no good, soon everybody they don't like will be Mossad. Soon they'll be saying that President Trump is Mossad. This is why I'm done voting. I'm done voting. If I have to listen to one more interview of the Marxist Marjorie Taylor Greene carrying on about her kids, like you're in the house, bitch. Okay? You're supposed to consider everybody. You're not there just to consider your fucking kids, okay? But she's typical Marxist. All of these people are. They cater. All they care about is the younger generation. And what I see, especially since they're claiming to be right, is that the right has now become as bad as the left. That's what it is. Like, if you think just I mean, look at Nick Fuentes. You have this trash Dave Smith. He's absolute whiny trash, okay? You know, wanting him, or who's the other dude that looks like the porn star with the big mustache? Ian Carroll. That's what he reminds me of, with his big, thick mustache. Wanting Nick Fuentes and some 26-year-old out of Chicago who whines and complains online out of his parents' basement about how he's been disenfranchised. Are you out of your fucking mind? I'm sorry. You know, I really just should start this video over again because, you know, you just cut the swear words, Bethany. But it is so disheartening. It is so disgusting. Like, you're 26 years old. How have you been disenfranchised from shit? Huh? I mean, you carry on about not meeting a woman. Well, maybe you should stop bitching and moaning. That would be the first. Don't go down the path of the Dave Smiths and become a whiny bitch. There we go again. Oh, well. Don't go down that path. Like, just be a man. Being a man isn't, you know, talking about how you've been disenfranchised. You're a disenfranchised white person. I mean, what are you doing? And yet they're putting this juvenile on a pedestal. And it's my generation. I'm my Gen X that created this. That created these whatever. Not all of them, believe me. I don't mean this to everyone. But, you know, there's some in that generation that they wish for the baby boomers to be dead. They're just, you know, I mean, I really went off, and I will not take that video down where I was just like, grow the fuck up. Because there's something to be said, again, for the baby boomers. They were the most patriotic generation, and they did not have it easy. They didn't even have it easy. Yet that generation, at least what I'm seeing everywhere, is just wants to blame them. No wonder for years the baby boomers and millennials went back and forth. It's like, millennials, stop. That is not the right road to go down. It's just not. It does no good to blame another generation because you think that you're victimized because of them. No, every generation has their struggles. Every generation has their crosses to bear. We all do. But Gen Z, Gen X, my generation, created this. Created it, and it's not all of them. Again, it's not all of them. There's a big group of them that I think will be very instrumental in many ways, because that group is many of them that are not the I guess my concern is the ones that are going down the right path, you know, like they're seeking God and stuff, which is so nice to see because you don't usually see young people doing that, and yet they're not committing themselves to a denomination, but they're committing themselves to Christ. I mean, I read that did a video about it like 6 months ago. That was so nice to see. Like, I mean, that's really where your commitment is supposed to be, is to Christ. It's not to a denomination. But so there's that diamond there in that group, okay? But with these whiny juvenile Marxist shitheads that are claiming to be on the right, and they because tech is all in with that Marx. That's what really just makes me mad. It's like, when is somebody? How can nobody do anything about these companies that are suppressing real MAGA? It doesn't matter whether I vote or not. I mean, to me, and that's not a giving up attitude. It gets to this point where it's like, you know what, it's in your hands, God's. Whatever happens is your will. It's just the way it's going to be. Because that's the point it is to me, to me now, because of these lunatics. And that's what they are. They're lunatics. Dave Smith, Candace Owens, Tucker Carlson, they're all Marxists. Nick, who, Dave Smith wants Nick Fuentes and Tucker to have some debate. Okay, why? Well, I guess because Nick's gone after Tucker. But, I mean, they're both, like, no good. If they truly are on the right, and Candace never was. Many of these people just hijacked MAGA. That's what they did. But they've also all turned on Trump, okay? But so that's why I claim, I think they've always just been liberals. But they're, doing this, oh, I'm right, okay? They're all going after Israel. And again, it's really simple, okay? And the Marxist Marjorie Taylor Greene, that's really, like, we're just going to get more of her type. That's what is going to, because you can't spot these people. Because they lie their asses off to get elected, and then they turn on the very party they're with. While she acts like she is part of America, making America great again. No, you're not. No, you're not. I mean, when you can literally stand with the same agenda that Ilhan Omar and Rashida Tlaib do, Marjorie, stop it, okay? And all you do is carry on about the younger generation. That's why I don't trust Bannon anymore either. But Bannon, seems to have this whole movement going. Like, that's what I mean. You guys, if Bannon, I believe Bannon's, right. I do. I believe he's a true blue conservative. But I think he's become the very problem of what the left is. That's the danger with it. Is that you become the very thing that you're fighting against, because you've forgotten that the conservative party is supposed to be about morals and having a conscience. Okay, it's very simple. I'm going to repeat it again. If we turned everybody in the world wants to annihilate Israel. They do. They'll say it's just Zionism. No, it's not. They've said that for decades. They'll say it's just the government. No, it's not. They've said that for decades. It's the Nazi mentality. I don't know. It carries over in the DNA. Who knows, okay? But the fact is, America is the only country that protects them. And because we do, nobody tries to annihilate them. If you want to turn your back on that, then you don't have a conscience. Don't say you have a conscience. Don't say that you're a conservative, because you're not. You're nothing more than a Marxist, communist, Leninist plant. And I don't know how you get rid of them. So it's like, what's the point to voting anymore? It's just, you know what? That's where it's like, to me, sometimes, you surrender it to God, and God will work it out the way it's supposed to be worked out. But I'm done voting. I'm done. I'm done trying to, watching these people that claim that they're about MAGA, and they're not, be given center stage to push all their Marxist ideology and their hate rhetoric. Yeah, sometimes you just got to say, God, it's now in your hands. What will be, will be.